Good evening, everybody. Red Cherry's back here. Alright, so today, Wednesday the 27th of May 2026, did not take any trades. No trades today for me. No trades today for me. So, now we know this was our range here. Now, at 9:30, like 9:29, I had no clue what range we were in. Oh, is this wrong? That's not good. Okay, let's delete this real quick. Okay, so at 9:30, we didn't know if this was gonna be our range on the 6 hour or the 4 hour. 3 hour was confirmed, but I, I was anticipating a Judas swing higher into some level up here, and then distributing lower. Obviously, price was just like, we're going down, and straight from 9:30 open, price dropped 300 points. And as you see, there wasn't really room for retracement besides at 10 o'clock. But at this point, I was already off the charts. I was not looking for anything because we entered that daily range, and it was kind of hard to gauge what was gonna happen at that point. So what we are gonna do is we are going to look at this daily range, and we're also going to look at that 3 hour range pre 9:30. So what we see here now is this. So ES on this candle right here took out that daily low. So this range has been rebalanced. But what's interesting, oh, I just got a text. What's interesting is that this IFVG level that I spoke about is what gave us this daily low. Would you look at that? And we'll go more in depth into that. But give me a second. Alright, back what I was saying. We'll go into that. But first off, let's get our 3 hour levels. So, on the 3 hour, this is the high, I believe. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay. I guess it's wrong. Oh, that's why. All right. So that's that. And this was our high here, as we see. This got rebalanced through SMT, and this 10-minute is what gave us that. So if we go here and we drag this out right here, and as we see here, how many charts were in this range, that 3 hour range? ES, every chart was in this 3 hour range, and YM, I believe, or maybe RTY took it out first, but I think YM took it out first. So this low right here got taken out on this candle here. Yeah, so YM took it out first on this oh, what? Okay, that's interesting. Hold on. I didn't see this when I was trading. Oh, wrong candle. Never mind, guys. Excuse me. My bad. So right here on 910. Okay. So here's what we see. Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong chart again, bro. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. So, interestingly enough, YM rebalances our range at 730. So technically, this means that what range were we in during this time? Okay. So because we weren't in that 3-hour range, we were in the other range. We didn't enter the 3-hour range. NQ 3-hour range was still valid. And after price broke down below here, because it already got taken out this low, price wanted to immediately run for it because it was lacking. It was lacking. Needed to go there. And we can look at the levels now. So I already have this here. And then if we go to the -2, which is right there. I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background. There's a movie going on in my house, I guess. Not sure why, but people watch movies, you know? So these are our levels. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. So you see, at 9:30, price hits this purple level. I'm not gonna mark it out right now. And this red level. And closes below it, showing clear signs to continue lower below here. And also retracing back into it very nicely, retracing back into the 0.5, very close to the 0.5 right there, and heading lower. So in theory, this could have been your trade. Not gonna lie, in the moment, that's not what I was expecting. Like I told you, I wanted a 930 Judas higher, but that wasn't given to me. So you know what? That's okay. That is a-okay. So now we understand the 3-hour. Now we must look at the daily range because that's where price ends up going afterwards. So we can mark out. So remember, this is our old level from that IFEG that we spoke about. And this is 18. Too close. Boom. And would you look at that? So price, these are our price levels right here. Wow. Lol, bro, lol. You can already see it, man. It is so funny. We'll make this IFEG a different color so that we actually know what it is. Boom. And then we can technically mark this out too. Lord have mercy on me, sinner. Lord have mercy on me, sinner. Okay. This is enough for now. But notice how these levels overlap. Okay. Now let's delete this. And then we go like this. Okay, that's good. Now we need the -2. Wow, this is a lot of clutter going on. I need to delete this. I don't need to delete that. I need to delete this. Open. To close, right? To close. Boom. So now we can go to 3 hour. And so we actually have no level in this range besides this one, and we're not gonna even think about that right now because of where we are. Okay, this is fire. Yeah, that's cool, bro. This is cool. Hold on. So now let's see what range. Ooh, snap, bro. Oh snap. Oh snap. So remember how I told you this level is gonna get used right here? Dude, look at that. So now within our daily range, we make a level over a previous level. Look at that. We make a level over a previous level. And guess what? We make this 2 hour range, right? 2 hour range down. Price hits key levels overlapping each other. But and then we don't reverse until we hit that price point. And look at that. We don't reverse until we hit that price point. But I don't think, yeah, okay. So this is quite interesting. Hold on. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 3 hour. Let's go to the 2 hour. So here's what we have. We have this 2 hour range, right? Since this high is already in for that daily, and we're in that 2 week FRT that I told you about, this crazy low down here. After a range gets rebalanced, it usually has to come back to that or the highest time frame, or not always, but in this case it looks like it's gonna happen. So if we're anticipating lower prices and we're anticipating here, we know price is not going to come back up here. And just so happenly, there's a 3 hour FRT here, but it's low, still waiting to get taken out. So what do we see? Go to lower time frame. What we see is price reaches a level to consolidate at, but also have a reversal. So a long would have been perfect from down here at 10:30, right there. Boom. Let's go on the lower time frame. Yeah, turtle soup. Boom, into this level. The double level, remember. And from there, because we're in this daily range, we need to hit a same time frame level. So we have to go for a daily level. And guess what? We go from daily level, that red level, to another one. Look at that. And in the premium above the ore. And look at this, man. It hits a 0.5. Look at that. Look at that nice manipulation right into it, bro. I wonder how many people bought it there, man. Or like bought here or something. Wow, that's funny. Can't lie, I fall into it too though. So, but yeah, look at this. Price goes down into this level, goes into here, has a bit of reaction. You can see that it has a bit of reaction, but it's not the true target just yet. And now price comes back to it, sponsors a move to this level, which seems to be our true level because we're about to make a lower low. And then comes back into here, looks, reacts. Oh, selling above the or high, boom, buying back below or low, boom, buy, selling off above or high. And then from there, now the 0.5 and these levels can be used to go short. But we most likely won't be given that opportunity, and price will just run to here, this low. We'll see though. We'll see. It's probably what's gonna end up happening now. Unless we find some type of reaction from here to maybe go around here, but even then price can react off of this level now. But yeah, so now we can take this level off our charts because it has been wicked and ran through. This one we can keep until this low is taken out. But it's not very likely that we come back above here. But look at that. See, this is why I didn't take a trade. Because I knew that that previous level was sitting there and there was a level above here. I mean a level over it. And my short bias to down here was not going to get met anytime soon. Realistically, like I said, you probably could have taken a short at 10, but above the or high. But at that time, I was already off. Like I didn't even want to think about getting into a trade because I didn't know how I was going to react. And we didn't really hit a level. We kind of went above it, we went above it in targeting a lower low. You could have done that, but I would have much rather taken this trade that we currently see from here to here, and then hopefully from even to this low here. Maybe we go here and react, but you TP along the way, So we'll see what tomorrow has in store for us. Now that we have this information, we can do our daily stuff. So we can keep that because it's a previous level, but let's make it a different color. Boom, just like that. So now let's look in retrospect to every chart. Where are we compared to this low right here? The chart closest at the moment is YM. YM is pretty close. RTY is pretty close. ES and NQ are gone, bro. They're gone from this low, but they're not too far away. So maybe the high is in, maybe not. I don't know. We have to see that market structure shift to really be certain. So we don't know just yet. Not just yet. But now we can draw out our OR for the 2 week. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. And then we go right here. Oh, actually, I can do this. Hold on. I don't want that. Okay, right here. We go from close. Look at that gap too, man. That you don't see that every day. Boom. And now we can play it back. Boom, just like that. And we can also do this. So now we can get out of here, go back to that daily. Look what is sitting right above our level. I mean, sitting right below our previous level. So we could see price running through, just tapping into here, and then giving us a nice solid reaction. Boom, just like that. So now we wait. We wait for price to potentially tap into here. Doesn't need to, like we said, doesn't need to. Well, honestly, actually, it might run through. This might be not guaranteed, like I said, but this might be our high. This seems the most probable. What could happen, because price kind of just taps into here and decides that, you know, we don't gotta do all that. Actually, that is kind of likely, because we haven't seen any intra bouncing around, like in this range. There wasn't a whole lot of intra bouncing around between a purple node and a red node, so wow, price is moving down, bro. Literally, like, what, 5 minutes ago price was up here, and now we're down like 100 points. 50 points, I lied, my bad, but still. So what we could see, honestly, is price just tapping into here, or not at all. It doesn't have to tap into there. We're tapping into here and then making a higher high. So yeah, until we get that market structure shift, then we don't know. We don't know. But yeah, so we wait. That's the end of the video. It's just a daily kind of recap and showing price for tomorrow and Friday. I will not be trading tomorrow. I'm just busy. So we'll probably have another recap late at night or so. And yeah. Alright. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you guys.